Scorpio, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for the current energy. So as always, please take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. And if you appreciate what I do here, hit that like button. Blink right there. Really makes a difference to my channel. And I could sure use the help in growing this channel. So I appreciate you doing that. All right, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, just let YouTube know that you are watching. All right. With that being said, let's move on to the current energies for all of my Scorpios. What's going on, Scorpios? Oh, we have the Knight of Wands to the Star. I like that energy. All right, so the Knight of Wands is all about, having fun, enjoying life, feeling free. When a Knight of Wands shows up at a party, the life of the party has just arrived. So I feel as if, if you have been feeling a little down and out, like you haven't wanted to go out and have a lot of fun, I feel as if, there is hope. Things are going to turn for you. And I feel as if, everything is going to happen in good time, and soon you will feel lighthearted and happy again. So if you've been feeling down and out about a situation, I think this is, one of these things where you just got to know that this too shall pass, all right? So let's look at your recent past. We have the Nine of Wands coming up here. I feel as if, you've been in a situation where you let your guard down, and I think you regret it, all right? When I see the Nine of Wands, I mean, this is you having been there and done that, knowing, that if you step into a situation, this may not go the way you really want it to go. So you may be dealing with somebody here, like the King of Cups. This is what's hanging over your head, is this energy of this person. Now, the King of Cups coming up reversed, to me, this is a very sad person, all right? So you may be dealing with an energy around your father or somebody older. It could be your person. But I feel as if, mentally and emotionally, they're a little unsteady. They may actually, be one of these people who, they turn to, substances in order to kind of feel this emotional need that they feel like they lack. I just feel a very sad energy with this King of Cups that's above you. And then at the base of what's going on is the Eight of Swords, also coming up reversed, not knowing what to do and how to handle it. All right. And sometimes, when we see the Eight of Swords energy, it's one of these difficult energies because it's a lot of mental stuff. It's like, what if I did this? I should do this. Maybe I should do that. I mean, we just run all of these stories, and what happens if they do this? And, if they fall, I mean, all of the scenarios that you can think of come up in this Eight of Swords. And the fact that it comes up reversed, I feel as if it's starting to affect you, even in your environment. It's like you can't hold in the fact that you are really stressed and upset and worried about this person here, this King of Cups. So moving forward, I do see that, here we do have the Ten of Pentacles coming up reversed. So maybe the requirement in order to help this person is going to cost more money than you can afford. What do you do with this person? How do you handle this person? Maybe they've run out of money. Maybe, there's just this energy of not having what you need with this Ten of Pentacles. So something has to give. But what is it that we're going to do about this? This is the big problem. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles sitting right next to it. So I feel as if maybe some of you don't have a job, or maybe you're out of work temporarily, but there's this real sense of instability around your finances right now. And it's one of those things, if you're trying to get yourself up off the ground, but you seem like you're always needing to take care of this person, it sets you back, and I think this is why this Knight has come out. It's just like you're wondering, like, when will life be easy again? When will things lighten up again? When can I have fun again? It seems like there's been all this heaviness that you've been dealing with. I think your wish really is for it all to come to an end. Now, I see here we have the Seven of Swords coming up, and it's reversed. These reversal energies are hard, because the Seven of Swords is usually about finding a positive outcome and, really finding a diplomatic way and a way to handle a situation. And the fact that it's come upside down, it's almost as if, like, there's almost like this no-win solution to this problem. And I think that has made you feel a little unstable. The fact that, how do I handle this situation when I don't know, what to do? Because all of the things that I need to do to care for this person is going to require a lot of money that we just don't have. So I feel as if, this is an energy this week of, you really needing to tap in deep. All right, we do have the moon card, and I think, the moon card is one of these things that says, you've got some really big emotions and you have some really deep concerns and things that you are holding down inside of you, and it's time for them to come surface and come out because, here we see this little lobster coming out of the water. And, these animals, this is about your primal energy and, the domestic side of you, really finding the path, to the solution, to the answer to this. So I feel as if, this week you're going to be really sitting heavy on like, what do I do in order to, find the necessary balance here? We don't see the card here, but I'm feeling like the need for temperance to come in is really wanting to happen. Now, the temperance card is all about patience and trying to find the balance and harmony in a really tough situation where there could be some opposing forces. And I'm feeling that for you. So I'm feeling like, you need to allow some of this to come up. All right, because the more we suppress what's really going on, the heavier this weight is going to be. And, the fact that, there's this real hopeful energy here with this star card, that all is going to turn out well, should give you a little peace of mind that, if I just really dig deep, because the moon card is about let's dig deep and let's see what we can really bring up. And, these two cards working together, I mean, this is very divine energy. It's almost as if there's this telepathic energy that you have. And maybe there is a solution once you do put two forces together. Maybe you with this person can find that final solution. And I have to say, I'm picking up this person here, this sad energy, they could have a problem with alcohol. And I say this because the final outcome here is the 5 of Cups. And notice here that this person is wanting to hand you 2 more cups. All right, so I think they're having a real hard time releasing, whatever this addiction is that they've got, that's got such a hold on them, so you're at that point. It's like, what can we do now? Because they keep reaching for more, and it's just, it's one of these things, it's really holding you down. That 5 of Cups, that's a very depressed energy. That's one of, not knowing how to handle your emotions here. Look, all of this hurt that's been spilt. I mean, this person has a lot of deep-seated energies that are really kind of festering. And I feel he suppresses it by, medicating, self-medication, whether that is drinking or drugs or something else. It could be a big problem that this person has. And, you really want to find the solution to it. You really want to have hope. I think the two of you even have this really intense connection with each other. So much so that, it's hard for you to let it go. So, yeah, in your wish, I really see that you want life to be light again. You want to be free. You want to enjoy yourself. You don't want to be bogged down by the heaviness of this person's addictions or problems that they have. And, it could be your dad, it could be your partner. I mean, you know who it is. But right now, I think the big card here in your reading is this moon card. You really need to really come up and, face the direction that you have to go in. Maybe you cannot help this person. All right. And that might be the truth. They want you to continue and help them along, because if you say, well, you're going to be okay. Don't worry, then it's like in their minds, like, well, then, okay, I can have another drink, or I can do this, and I feel as if, you need to find your own path in this situation. All right, because if you have been sucked into somebody else's emotional depression, you have to see that it's not your depression, it's theirs. And it's really important that you really pay attention to what your feelings are that are churning. And I feel as if, intuitively, you are being really called. And, whenever we have a full moon, and we just had a big full moon in Virgo, to me, it's like a flashlight that shines a light on a situation that needs to be dealt with. And I think this is the situation that needs to be dealt with. This person is, out of control in their own mind, handling their situation their own way. But you have to recognize that you have your own path to walk. And it may not be with this person. So this 5 of Cups is saying, you need to lift yourself up out of this space, and recognize that, Their addiction is not your addiction. And their problem is not your problem. And sometimes, you know, we enable somebody by trying to help them. And sometimes maybe what we need to do is let them go. And that could require losing everything that you thought you had. So anyway, this is a heavy reading for you, Scorpio. Please take what works, leave what doesn't. If it resonated, great. If it didn't, that's okay. There'll be more readings. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Always check your north node. I feel like that's a really important sign that we should be tapping into and see whether there might be a message there for you. So as always, I appreciate you all. Hit that like button and I'll see you later. Bye now.